All right, guys, so welcome to the Pentester Candidate Program, our second day. Hopefully what happened was you got the video from the first day and you started on all the Linux commands. So you should be able to get up, get rolling with your basic Linux. And now we want to move on to your basic Windows. For basic Windows, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the old DOS commands because your courseware in the website covers that. What I'm going to try and focus on is PowerShell. I just think there's so much more you get out of PowerShell. So for me, although I still want you to do the courseware in the website, PowerShell is going to be the stuff that I'm going to try to focus on here in our workshops today. Okay, so the biggest thing that I would want you to do is you're on a regular Windows machine, and I just go to my Start button and then type PowerShell. And for me, I just like to run regular Windows PowerShell, and let's go ahead and open it as an administrator. So I'll open it as an administrator, go ahead and say yeah, and then it opens up. Now, what we want to do is right here on this section, you see how it's got a series of commands that I want you to do? So here's the pastebin that we're using. Here's the pastebin that we're using. And what we want to do is just follow these instructions right here. PowerShell, be sure that you run it as an administrator. And now I just want you to do just these questions here, just these commands. So I'm going to cd C:, that drops me straight to the C drive. I'm going to do a dir command, which is no different than dir from the old DOS days. I'm going to do a cd command. It keeps me in the same directory. And I'll do an ls. And ls just like I'm actually inside of Windows, in Linux. So that's what's really nice is that your Linux commands actually still work. So if you noticed, I typed clear like I'm in Linux, and then I also typed cls like I'm in Windows. Both sets of commands work. Now in PowerShell, you don't have commands, you have what are called commandlets. So I'm going to do a get com. So if you take a look at what I just typed get com. So get dash com. And I'm going to hit my tab key. And when I hit my tab key, you'll see that it spells out the word get command. And that's what I want you to do. So I do a get command. That gives me a list of all of the PowerShell commandlets. So they're not called commands anymore, commandlets. Also, every alias as well. So what used to be copy, so if I get command copy, you'll see that today it's a copy item commandlet. Okay, now what if I get command cp? And you'll see that it's been aliased. So both copy and cp, like I would use in Linux, both point to the copy item commandlet. Now if I want to get an alias, now let's say I want to get alias cp, right? Get alias, let's do get alias dir. There you go. So it gets a children of a directory structure. That's what the dir does. Okay. You can also do some really cool stuff. Let's say I do like a get process. So this gives me a list of all my processes. It's just like task list. But this time I'm going to do a get process, and I'm going to pipe it to stop process. Now I'm going to say dash what if, right? And now it'll show you, hey, for every single process, it would actually stop each process. So you're showing you like, what if I were to do this? What would happen? Now you can get some services, which is what I'm about to do. And I think this is like the coolest thing since sliced bread. So watch, I'm going to get service. I should do get help first. So if I do get help on get command, it basically gives you like a man page. Like here's how, the help for that command works. So when you're using PowerShell and you need to get help, the get help commandlet works really well. Now, if you want, you can always do -online. And then it'll pull up the web page for that. Now, what I really like about this is, do you see how they've got it sorted by the different versions of PowerShell? This is wonderful. And believe it or not, the help is actually pretty good. So let me go ahead and get service. The name of the service that I want to get is the term service and the spooler. So now we can see I've got the spooler service running, term service has been stopped, but you can get, let's say I want to do $serve, and now I want to make that equal get service -in spooler, like this. Now $serve has been assigned to the spooler service, and this is amazing. I mean, this is cool, because now I can programmatically talk to that service. I can help you learn about who we are, and hopefully, if you're willing to join us. This is Infosec Addicts.